Hey, how's it going, guys? I hope you're all having a great day. This video is going to be about ESL again, but instead of bashing on them, I want us to kind of take a look at all the facts here, or at least the information that we were presented, because in all my past videos, I just put out one yesterday about these visa issues. We've been largely just kind of crapping on ESL with I want to say, little to no information about what's actually going on behind the scenes. There were some tweets and texts that came out from people that are actually involved in the scene, and I think we should all take a look at those, because I don't want to continue mindlessly bashing on ESL when I'm really not sure how this process works, especially the whole visa process. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of this information we've got. Bikini Body, who is a streamer for Fnatic, made a post on Twitter, which I believe is now deleted, or at least I couldn't find the original post, but it was this picture. It says, "By the way, this visa drama, ESL does not apply on behalf of other people for a visa. Players need to apply for one by themselves. ESL only provides a confirmation upon request when an invitation letter is needed, which usually speeds up the process. For example, player X is invited to play an X esports tournament on date X." So I don't know who this text was from or who it was to, so I don't know how credible this is. However, let's assume that what was said in this text is 100% true. So in this case, it is not ESL's responsibility to apply for the visas on behalf of those players, which goes directly against what some others have said. You've got FaZe Cameraman, who says that ESL said that they were going to provide the visas for them, and then he says they said that they weren't going to do that later on. And then you've got BKN, who says that FaZe should sue ESL and that orgs and event organizers should be held accountable for their incompetence. It is also worth noting that BKN has been coaching since late 2017, so I think at this point he should know how the process of traveling to other countries works when you have an esports team. Then there's also this email which BKN posted, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, so pause it if you'd like to read it, but there's a few things we need to take away from it. One is the wording. It says, "Because your team has the chance to qualify for Season 10 finals, we need to start the visa process as soon as possible. Getting the visa to Japan takes a long time, so we cannot wait until the teams qualify to start it." Then they ask for some information, so a photo, a copy of their passport, a questionnaire, and team history. Again, I don't know for a fact who sent this email, but I did read that this email was sent to all the teams that were going to be competing in Japan. So in that case, I think it makes the most sense that ESL were the ones who actually sent this email. And if you notice the emphasis I put on the words "we," that's because they've kind of worded this email to make it sound like that ESL was going to be helping with the visa process. They said, "We need to start the visa process. We cannot wait." So why are they asking for all this information if ESL isn't just the middleman? Why wouldn't they be just doing this process directly and sending it to whoever they need to directly instead of ESL? If ESL is not the middleman, excuse me, sorry. But Intero hosted a stream yesterday where he detailed the process of acquiring a visa, and he also defended both ESL and the orgs involved, saying it's not just one party's fault. He says that when he applied for his Poland visa, he needed proof of residency in Poland, his work permit and contract. He had to prove that he had a healthcare policy. He had to give them bank statements, fill out questionnaires about money expended and how much he'd be making, how long he'd be there for, and he needed to send them every single flight he's been on in the past 5 years, and there's more. So it's not a fun process. This does tell us a few things, though. Intero says that most visas, and Japan is probably included, but most visas require a flight to go along with it, and these teams don't know who's going to the finals until they secure their spot in it, so they're not going to be buying plane tickets to Japan until they know for a fact that they're actually going to be going. And if they don't have plane tickets, then they're not going to be able to get a visa there. So yeah, they're really not given much time to actually react to, getting placed in the Pro League finals. Antero's stream was over an hour long, though, so there was a lot of stuff to pull from it, but in summary, he basically said it's not just one particular party's fault. It's both ESL's fault and the org's fault. But I'm going to play some clips for you guys just so you guys can also get that information.
Just the fact that you said that they were notified a week before that ESL wasn't going to secure their visas, I can tell you is objectively incorrect. Obviously, for the conversations that I had, with it being semi-confidential information, I can't tell you how or why I know that. I can tell you that's wrong. A lot of the fault does not lie on ESL's shoulders. Number one, ESL cannot apply for visas on players' behalves. You have to apply for your own visa. Unless you have some special agreement with the consulate office, or, you can do corporate visas, blah, blah. In this circumstance, they need to apply for their own visas. Now, I don't know if it was a communication error. I don't know if it was an issue with just people not getting back to emails in time, which I suspect it was. But for quite a while, it was known that the players needed to get them themselves. Every single person in FaZe got their visas except for one person, and that had to do with extenuating circumstances that were completely outside the control and scope of ESL. And yet ESL still got shit on. Please explain how that's fair. Because I don't think it is.
Now, of course, there could still be a lot of information from that stream that I missed because, like I said, that stream was over an hour long, and I don't quite have the attention span to listen to every single word from it. I'm also at a work environment, and I don't want to be watching a stream for over an hour. But if there were any of you guys that did watch Intero's stream from start to finish, or if there were just some details from it that I might have missed, please, this is where I ask you guys to drop some comments and let me know, because I would love to learn more about it. And if there's anything that I did miss, which I think I got most of the important stuff, yeah, please let me know, guys. But where I stand now on this situation is kind of on the fence, because I don't really know who to believe, and I don't really want to pin blame on one particular party when I feel as though I myself don't really have enough information or enough knowledge to actually draw my own conclusions from it. So this is why I ask you guys for help as well, because this is a group town hall meeting. You know, I need you guys' help here. Like I said, though, guys, please leave a comment and inform me about anything that you guys think that I might be misinformed about, or if there's anything that you think I should know. I try to be kind of an open-minded and partial person, so, you know, I think for now I'm going to be backing off on this ESL hate bandwagon until I really get a reason, or if we get enough cold, hard facts and evidence for me to hop back on the bandwagon. But that is all for this video, though, guys. I will be seeing you guys shortly. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching, and thank you for watching in the first place. I'll be seeing you guys soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.